Justin and Selena broke up due to Selena finding texts between himself and Haley. In quote, the source said this: Justin 1,000% behaved as though he was devastated that he and Selena were breaking up again and that he would never get over her and always loved her, and was telling her things to that effect as recently as the same week he started dating Haley, and then told Selena he was still in love with her as recently as the day before he married Haley in a quickie courthouse ceremony. Y'all, the tea is hot. If that was in fact the case, it is clear as day that Justin could not possibly love Haley. If you love someone, you would...
Did you complain after October that the leak was back?
Multiple times.
All
Yes.
right. And how would you complain? By email?
Text message, verbal, call.
May I see the text? All right. And why weren't you... She says you weren't fixing the leak. Why weren't you fixing the leak? What happened?
The first time she had a leak, we couldn't find where the leak was coming from. So I went
So did you ever hire a plumber, yes or no?
Yes, I did.
When did you hire a plumber?
I had a plumber I think it's the third time. That's when she found the leak. That's
Okay, well, what about the other... What do you mean find the leak? You see where the water is? It's the plumber's job to figure out where it's coming from. So when she complained, she says that you hired a plumber in October, yes or no?
Yes, we did.
Okay, do you have anything from that plumber?
No, I just fixed the leak.
Okay, but then she complains about the leak again. When's the next time she complains about the
the
leak?
next time she complained about the leak, Your Honor, it was raining. And when it rained, we still didn't find it. The next time when it rained again...
Did you ever hire another plumber after October?
No. Because
So she lived there a year complaining about it?
No, she didn't live there. Yes, she lived there a year.
But no, she wasn't complaining about it.
No, she complained, but not... so there was a period of time where she didn't complain on at all. There was a period of time... this whole complaining, the final part of it started somewhere around June to July, in those areas, after that.
And what did she say in June?
She said she wanted her deposit back because she was going to move. So I said to her at the time when she asked for the deposit, I said, "You're only giving me 2 weeks notice. If you give me the full amount of notice, 30 days, I wouldn't really give you a deposit because right now I already wrote my checks for my mortgage. And I will give you your security back. The only thing that I cannot give you on the 30th, because you only give me 2 weeks, I could give it to you on the 14th. I said, plus I asked you for an estimate, for you to give me an estimate of what you damaged. You didn't give me one. And then after a while, it took her a while before she gave me an estimate. And when
All right, I need everybody to stop. September 29, you complain about a leak.
Yes.
A plumber comes. November 24th is the second time you complain about the leak. You say there's water dripping in the closet again. It's from a different place now. According to you, you check stuff and nothing really happens. Nothing really happens, and not another place. But the next time you complain about a leak, it's May. So what happens in May? You tell him there's a leak again, and what happens?
When he comes down to look at the leak, everything is damaged. All my shoes got wet. By the time in May, when it started getting hot, I put all my winter stuff in a box and I put it in the closet far away from the leak. And it's like each time it leaked, it moved closer and closer to my stuff. And I keep asking him verbally. I speak to him and I let him know that this is unacceptable.
Far away from the leak.
I moved it.
Was it in plastic?
It wasn't plastic in the box.
Okay. Do you have the clothes that got damaged and the shoes that got damaged here?
Yes.
Okay, that's paper. That's not the clothes or the shoes.
Well, I don't have it with me. No.
All right, so let's see the pictures if you have. I take it that that's why we have the Belmo up. So, but let me see those anyway. Okay, this is a wet box.
That's a part of the...
Right, but it's an air mattress, right?
Yes.
So how's the air mattress damaged by water?
It had suede, or it was a different type of material. It wasn't plastic.
Okay, but do you have any evidence that it was damaged? Because it has to be damaged for someone to have to buy it off you.
There's pictures there.
Of the air mattress blown up and damaged?
No.
Or just the box is wet?
Just the box.
Yeah, the box is wet isn't going to cut it. All right. What is the pipes that are right next? That's in the closet?
Yes.
And nobody thought this is where the water was coming from because the water was coming from above?
Yes.
Okay. What is this?
That's the shoe. And I got up one morning to put it on and the heel fell off.
Okay, now this is luggage?
Yes.
These are a pair of shoes that
Those
look moldy.
pictures, yeah, that's some of the shoes.
What's wrong with this boot?
It's full of mildew, and it's full of mold. That is
That's
what.
definitely looks moldy. Is that the closet?
Yes.
That she's looking for another place. Does she tell you that it's because of the leak?
No, she said that after. But here, there's some things to be corrected there, Your Honor. First of all, those things happened after she came here, because what she came here with. But that's not part of the case. The part of the case I'm saying about is the leaks. The leaks was, where the leaks was, why you see it look like that on the floor, because we took up the carpet, so you're looking at the floor where the leak
Okay,
is.
but I'm looking at a bunch of moldy shoes, which indicates to me a water issue. My question to you is, now it comes, she's saying, I want to leave, and then she's talking about the security deposit being returned, but she's
Right.
still living there.
Right.
And then she gives you notice, and when does she give you notice?
She gave me notice sometime in June. And she gave me 2 weeks notice.
Because she says, I'm going to be out at the end
I'm
of
going
June.
to be out at the end of June.
Okay.
Okay.
So you tell her, well, that's not adequate notice.
Right. I says to her, well, what you can do, you can either move or come back for the money, or you can stay here until the 14th to get the money. I told her that. She replied to me and said, you know, I need this, I need that. Things are damaged, you never fix any, you disrespected me by hanging up the phone. I replied to her and said, no, I did not hang up the phone on you. I work in a place where when you go inside, I have no service. So I went inside and the service cut off. I explained that to her. I said, plus I asked you several times for an estimate of what you damaged. I'm willing to pay you. I'm not trying to stick
Because she was saying to you, you need to pay me for my damaged clothes?
Right. She said she didn't ask me for payment that time. She said she lost a lot of stuff. And I asked her to give me an estimate. It was not till the third time that I asked her for estimates that she decided to give me an estimate. When she gave me the estimate, she said $1,400.
Where is that estimate?
I have it in my phone.
May I see it?
Yes.
Did you originally tell him you were out $1,400?
Yes.
How did that blow up into $3,500 in this lawsuit?
When I moved and I was unpacking, the winter stuff that I was unpacking, everything was damaged. My wool coat had mildew all over it. Some of my fall jackets, my sweaters.
Okay, where are the pictures of damaged clothing? You're asking for $2,000 for damaged clothing. You did not hand me pictures of damaged clothing. May I see that? When does she leave?
She left on, I think, August the 30th.
29.
Did she pay for August?
No.
Did she pay for July?
No.
Interesting piece. Let me bring in my expert.
So many scratches.
Those are from my car keys.
Such a rich history. This won't do well at auction, but at AT&T, it's worth a brand new Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 5.
Wait, really? What about this?
AT&T's deal is back. Pre-order a free Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 5 with the Galaxy Phone trade-in. In a year, for new condition.
The last she
What was rent per month?
$600.
So, you would be out $1,200 in rent.
Well, 1 month was her security, so I'll be out
Okay,
$600.
and you didn't return the security. All right, so you would be out $600 in rent.
Right.
And then,
And that would leave her 8 because we originally got the $1,400 estimate. So I said that leave you 8. Then she came back and she said, oh, my mother's suitcase was damaged. It wasn't her suitcase, by the way. It was her mother's suitcase that was damaged. I don't even remember, Your Honor, if her mom was there when all this thing started. I know her mom came to visit, but I don't remember exactly when.
did you ever pay her mother for a damaged suitcase?
Yes, I did.
How much did you pay?
$200. I gave her the $200. She took it from me. She came home from work. I was in my living room. I gave her $200.
I gave her $200 for a used suitcase that's that. I mean,
Your Honor, you know what the mother told me she paid for the suitcase? $350. I said, no, take a
on,
suitcase.
man, come on.
That's what she
Your
paid.
Honor, I got the picture
And
of the suitcase.
how did you turn a $1,400 lawsuit into a $3? You know, the problem with that is that I've got to believe you. I have to believe you. And if I see that you're just trying to make money out of the situation, look, he's not allowed to rent a place that's in disrepair, for sure. Okay? And if the disrepair caused damage, then for sure you get compensated. But then when you get greedy and you try to ching make that cash register ring, and you first it's $1,400, which I'm looking at the pictures of these old shoes. If you think I would be awarding $1,400, you're out of your mind. And then that $1,400 turns into $3,000, and then I guess this morning You said, go nuts, and turned it into 3,500? Why don't you just ask for 5,000 or 200 million? I mean, like, when does it have to be anchored in reality? By the way, you asking for 2,000, I'm not going to forget. In clothing, did you ever find any pictures that you took
my other
of
device.
all of that damaged clothing that's so upsetting that you paid $2,000 of your hard-earned money for? Not a single picture of
a
damaged
few
clothing.
years.
Pardon?
It's over a few years, and it's on my other device. I don't
It's on
have it.
another device. You're in court today, not just in court. You're at the People's Court. You're on national television. You're on satellite throughout the world. You're asking for $2 grand for clothes, and you don't have a stitch of clothes that closes room. You're asking for $100 for a blow-up mattress that's made out of plastic that didn't get.
Welcome back to the People's Court, Army 11 here. So